Hey guys, it's Ep40 here and welcome back to episode 40 of my Leeds Leicester Career mode. Now today we have got quite a few games to hopefully get through, and we've got this game against Real Sociedad in the Europa League. Now this is going to be a huge match for us. Hopefully we can get into the next round. I think after the round of 16, is it the quarterfinals? I'm hoping I'm right in that. Pretty sure it is. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. But before I get into this episode, if we could go hit 25 likes on this video, it'd be really appreciated. Also, forget to go subscribed as well if you haven't already. And if I was you, I'd start leaving suggestions for players who want me to sign in my new career mode that's coming out tomorrow. For my Leicester City Career mode, I'd start leaving suggestions in the comments if I was you, because then I'll be able to actually use them for when I record the episode, maybe later today or tomorrow when it goes out. So yeah, I'd start leaving player suggestions as to who you want me to sign or who you want me to keep at the club when I start my Leicester City Career mode. But as you can see, they're the games I played recently. We beat Man United 1-0 in the last game that we played in the last episode. We also beat Real Sociedad 3-1 as well. So very good results recently. Only disappointment was going out to Middlesbrough 2-1 in the FA Cup, I think it was. So yeah, we're out of the FA Cup, I think it was that one. But now we've got to focus on the Europa League and hopefully trying to win that. So let's change around the team and I'll be back in a second once I've done that. And this is the team that I've gone with. I don't really need to put out a full strength team, but it's not too far off this side. Obviously started Butland in goal, Marsden at right back, just because he does play very well in games, so I may as well play him, to be honest. There's no point putting in Berardi in there, even though he's ready to play. He doesn't really need to play this match. I've got my main centre-backs playing, but I'm just actually thinking about taking off Bailey and replacing him with Cooper, who hasn't played too much recently. So I'm going to go with that, actually, just weaken the side slightly. Galloway does start at left-back, though, and we've got Bridcut and Lewis Cook in front. And then on the left, we've got Andre Gray. Wait, no, not Andre Gray. We've just got Gray, and then Andre Gray's up front with NG in behind and Sam Byram on the right-hand side. So I've changed it slightly. Andre Gray starts in front of NG purely because he's a little bit taller, so he should be able to challenge for a few more headers than NG will be able to. But that's the bench that I've gone with. I've had to go with some younger players, so Spence goes onto the bench just because I fancy putting him there. But I've put Oggi on the bench because I think he'd probably do a better job than Heskey off the bench. But I've got Loopy also there, who could come on at some point. So let's go on with this game now, hopefully get ourselves into the next round. We are going to play the match, and yeah, hopefully go through into the quarterfinals. Come on, here we go. Let's see how we get on in this match. I'm hoping that a couple of changes, we won't really notice them too much. Obviously, Andre Gray starting up front should be really good, but I'm looking forward to seeing more of Demarai Gray on the left-hand side in this game. We've got plenty of pace going forward. That's certainly not going to be an issue for us, but I'm just hoping we've got enough quality in finishing, and obviously defensively enough quality to get us the win. Oh, already an injury here for Real Sociedad. Came together and clashed a little bit there. I don't think it was too bad. The challenge itself, I think, was fair, but he has just, I think, landed a little bit awkwardly and just leave the field. Here we go. Andre Gray's running down the line. Doesn't have too much support, but there's some height in there. NG's gone for the shot, and it's gone to Byram. That was a shot from Clinton NG. Ends up being across to Sam Byram, who heads it in. What a brilliant header that is. What a decent move it is as well. I can't believe the NG shot that's turned out to be a cross, though, because it was originally trying to be a little chip to Byram, but it didn't quite work. The shot went in, and he flukily gets his head on there. But it's a decent finish, to be honest. Decent header from Sam Byram. And it's now 1-0 in this game and 4-1 on aggregate. And that is it for the first half. Still winning this game 1-0. 4-1 on aggregate, though. And I'm tempted to make a couple of changes, bring on some youngsters, because we are now comfortably in the lead on aggregate, and I think I will. I'm going to take off NG, who's got a booking. It could have even been a red, to be honest. I didn't mean to make the tackle. You probably didn't quite see it in the clips, but I'm going to bring on Loopy, who I think had an okay game when I tried him before. Hopefully, though, he can improve in this match as well. So Demarai Gray's going to have a shot here. Oh, what a strike that one was, and a decent save from the keeper out for a corner. Byram will take it. Can we find Demarai Gray in the box? Not quite, and Cook couldn't head it back in. Andre Gray through to Loopy. Does he have enough pace to get past the defenders? It looks like it. Loopy's still going, gets brought down, and it must be a penalty. It is. Referee's given it. Poor challenge in the end. Not really too sure who made the challenge, but it wasn't a very good one. And it must be some sort of card for him as well. Just gets brought down, doesn't get enough of the ball, takes the player first, and he brings Loopy down. Now, I'm tempted to make him take the penalty. I don't know who's my best penalty taker. Andre Gray, maybe? It looks like, in fact, no. Kara's the best at taking penalties. Bit of an odd one. I need to decide quickly. I'm just going to get Loopy to take it, I think. Hopefully he can score. Come on, top right here, hopefully. And he does. He scores 2-0, 5-1 on aggregate, and it's a real thrashing against Real Sociedad. Time for some more changes now. We're going to take off a few of our bigger players, so we'll take off Andre Gray and bring on some more youngsters. Oji's going to be one youngster that I'm going to bring on right now, and I'm also going to take off, I think, take off Galloway and bring on Spence, just because I don't really think there's any need to bring on Dele Alli. Garcia, there's not really any room for him in the team, to be honest, because Loopy's taking up his place at the moment. So Spence I'll bring on and just give him a bit of a go in defence. And yeah, there's about 30 minutes left of this game. Oh, the through here. Can we get there with Marsden? Oh, okay, that wasn't the greatest of shots. I thought we'd at least get something on target, but we did manage to close him down just about anyway. Cook looking for the ball through to Loopy again. Can he find Oji? Not quite. We're actually playing quite well with these regens that I've got. So yeah, it's looking very good. The youngsters that are playing so far have performed very well. Especially Marsden, he's looked very solid as well at right back yet again. And he's definitely someone that I'll be trying to use more often. Loopy here winning it back though, and just couldn't quite find the pass or dribble past the defender. Lewis Cook looking for Sam Byron with the run on the outside. Trying to put it back in for Loopy. Oh, good save by the keeper, but I think it was offside anyway. It was. That was so close for it to be 6-1 on aggregate there. But it was offside in the end. And that is it. We have won the game 2-0 in this match and 5-1 on aggregate. Very good result for us. A real thrashing, like I was saying before. So that's a very good result. Into the next round now, which is the quarterfinals. And I think it'll be quite interesting to see who we've got next. 360 grand for going into the next round, which isn't great, but it'll do, I suppose. We might well need it in the summer, potentially, if we need to get in some more players. We've currently got 1.2 million, but not very much wage on that, so around $1 million with a decent amount of wage. But yeah, we are now looking on to the Newcastle game, a cup match in the Capital One Cup. We are still in that one, and it is the final of the Capital One Cup, so it's an important match to try and get some silverware this season, because we're not going to win the Premier League, obviously, and we're not going to win the FA Cup. We could win the Euros still, sorry, not the Euros, we could win the European competition, obviously the Euro Cup, but that is looking unlikely against some decent teams, but you never know, we might be able to win it. We did just win 5-1 on aggregate, so still in that competition and still in the Capital One Cup. We've got the final against Newcastle. Let's change on the team, and I'll be back in a second once I have done that. And this is the team that I'm going with to come up against Newcastle and hopefully beat them in the Capital One final. I've got Baradi at right back, Bailey alongside Smith at centre back with Gomez on the left. Ganukari at centre mid with Dele Alli also alongside him, Bataka on the right, Alex Moll on down the middle, and Sandra on the left. Then we've got Clinton NG up front. That leaves us with the bench looking like that. Had to make a couple of changes. Heskey comes onto the bench. Calvin Phillips also does as well with Andre Gray there. So quite a strong bench, I suppose. But we do have a lot of players having to sit this game out due to tiredness from the previous match that we played. So that wasn't planned out very well. But I think this team's good enough anyway to get ourselves a result against Newcastle. So a huge match this one for us. Can we get ourselves a result and our first trophy of this Premier League season that we've started? Hopefully we can get off to a good start. Dele Alli looking for Clinton NG now then. Can we make something of this chance? NG's looking for Alex Moat. Probably going to have a shot here. Alex Moat, good save from the keeper and a clearance, a brilliant clearance there from the Newcastle defender. They have had a lot more possession early on in this game and probably 1 or 2 chances, I think. They do look the more likely to score so far, but hopefully we can just counter-attack them with our pace and have a few chances from that. Bataka's still going here. Gets brought down. Is that a penalty? The referee doesn't think so, and maybe it could have been. Looked like there was an arm from Haidara, but doesn't quite get given by the referee. Oh, looks like we've got an injury. I can't quite tell who it is. I think it might be Dele Alli. Yes, it is. And then on the attack here. What a tackle that is from Ngukari. And yeah, just managed to avoid going down 1-0, I think. That could have easily have gone in, that strike, but a decent challenge. And we've got down to 10 men now with Dele Alli off the pitch, so we need to defend this one a lot better than we have done. Still going Wijnaldum onto the striker and always hit the post. What a hit that was. Never heard of that striker's name, to be honest. But yeah, we are now struggling because we're down to 10 men. Looks like Dele Alli might not continue, but it's difficult to tell. Alex Mowatt looking for Clinton Ng. Again, trying to find Alex Mowatt, doesn't. It finds Sandro, who gets intercepted, and that is it for the first half. Still drawing the game 0-0. We'll be taking off Dele Alli because he is looking injured and tired, obviously because he has got injured. But we are going to bring on Calvin Phillips, and hopefully that's going to be good enough for him to kind of fill in that position. Other than that, we will keep the rest of the team exactly the same. Right, okay, we're going to make some more changes now because it hasn't quite worked. We are going to bring on Emil Heskey for some height. We're going to take off Alex Mowatt, who's starting to get quite tired now. And we need to make another change. I think Andre Gray is our best bet in bringing him on, but I don't really know who to take off. I think it's going to be Bataka, and we're going to put NG out onto the right, and hopefully that's going to just strengthen us going forward. We'll wait and see what happens. There's not too long left now. I've got to bear in mind that we could go into extra time and penalties here still. On the counter-attack here with Heskey, Sandro, and I think NG in support also. It is going to be to NG. He's onside. Can we find anybody in the middle to put this across to? Hopefully Sandro's going to be there. He is! Saved by the keeper! And eventually goes across the line just about into the back of the net, I think from Wijnaldum. What a counter-attack that is. That's what I was after. Decent save initially, and just about creeps in. Wijnaldum tries to stop it, but puts it into his own goal, and that is 1-0 now. Fairly late on, not really too sure how long left there is, about 15 minutes. But yeah, hopefully now we can hold on to this 1-0 lead, and it should be enough to win us the Capital One Cup, hopefully. Here we go, Gray now on the run. Heskey's done some brilliant hold-up play, exactly what I was after from him. Gray's got a shot, and it's saved by the keeper. And again, they're having to clear that one, but I'm not too happy with the fact that Calvin Phillips seems to be bombing up the pitch when we're only 1-0 up. And that is it, we have won the Capital One Cup with a 1-0 win against Newcastle. Decent result for us yet again. And yeah, we have put in a very good performance there. We counter-attacked, which was needed because Newcastle was so dominant for most of the first half especially. In the second half, we were a lot better. The counter-attack worked from one of their set pieces, and we managed to get ourselves a goal. Because Wijnaldum put it in his own net, which is great news. Now I have remembered to not skip it, so we will see the trophy celebrations and all that sort of thing. And hopefully I won't skip it accidentally. But yeah, we have won the Capital One Cup. Very good news for us. Here's the trophy being presented, and I'll just let it play out now. Here's Smith, the captain. Heskey is at the front of the line, but it won't be lifting this one, Emil Heskey. It will be Tommy Smith to lift it, and he is our captain for this game. There we go. We have won the Capital One Cup. Brilliant result for us. And yeah, we can now move on to the next match. I don't know whether I'll have time to play it or not, but we'll see who it's up against. There we go, there are all the teams we've had to beat in order to get to this stage. We've beaten Swansea on penalties, we've beaten Hull there as well 2-0, and we've beaten Reading in order to get here, and obviously we beat Newcastle in the final, so there we are. That is it. It will be it for the episode as well. We won't be playing any more games or simming any more matches because I've run out of time a little bit. We will quickly have a look at some emails, see how much money we won from that. It is just under 200,000, and Dele Alli is out for 8 days with a bruised leg, I think it was. So yeah, he got a bit of a bruise there. He's out for 8 days, meaning he misses the Chelsea game. I will quickly just do some play development because I've not done it in this episode. I'll get someone to replace. I think it was Dele Alli who was playing there, so we'll put in, I think Loopy, we'll just go with that. Hopefully get him up in the, I think we'll go with Beat Your Man, hopefully, and we'll see how he gets on with that. Can we have some decent progress on the attributes or overall? Yeah, a couple of players going up in attributes. They've got Jack Butland and Lewis Cook going up in attributes, but nothing spectacular. And I'll quickly just sim up to the Chelsea game, and then that'll be it for this episode. Actually, it won't be quite it for this episode, because I've just found out Joe Gomez has got a training injury, out for 5 weeks with a dislocated shoulder, so that is not good news for us. And Pickford wants to leave in the next transfer window, and we've also got a quick look at some of our young players coming through the youth academy. This guy, Joe Lowe, does look very good, doesn't he? His current overall's 58 and he's 15 years old, so He's easily going to be our best youth player, and he's the youngest player that we've got really in the youth academy. But that is it for this episode, guys. We've got the Chelsea game coming up in the next episode at home. We're currently 6th position in the league at the moment, which is quite good. If we get a win, then we go just 2 points behind Chelsea as well. So that'd be really good for us if we can beat them. It's going to be a tough match, obviously. But that is it. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you did enjoy this, then please get the thumbs up button and also go ahead and subscribe as well. Let's try and hit 25 likes on this video, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to leave your suggestions for the Leicester City players I should try and sign on my Leicester City Career mode that's coming out tomorrow. Don't forget to leave them in the comments below, and I'll read and reply as usual. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.